in the Midlands who are under great hardship right now with our flooding situation, and we're anxious to help all of those get into a better situation. I'm not sure that you may be aware at this point, but classes have been canceled for the remainder of the week, and we're hoping that the weather cooperates and the floodwaters recede as we move forward. Our situation regarding football, it's ongoing. We're not 100% sure at this time that we'll have a game here at Williams-Brice. While that planning is underway, it is not a definite. We will continue to monitor the infrastructure that is necessary to have a football game, and consider, hopefully within 24 to 36 hours, whether or not that we will play here. There's certainly lots of concerns with our families and people who live here in the Midlands, and certainly the logistics with the highways, the stadium water situation, and other pressures with first responders and highway patrolmen and all the police that we use from various counties around the Midlands. So there are a lot of concerns and a lot of things to consider.
Ray, is it at the point where you guys are looking at other locations to maybe move the game, or would it be a postponement if it came to that?
There have been lots of discussions in the last few hours that there's conversations about possibly moving the game to another city. More than one is being talked about at this point. I don't want to get into specifics, but certainly a game at LSU is not out of the realm of possibility as well. Again, our intentions are to stay on schedule and play here in Columbia, but it's not a definite. We'll continue to monitor it.
Ray, obviously in the grand scheme of things, this is not nearly as important, but what can you tell us about the field conditions here and how aware you are of how playable this surface is after all the rain it's taken over the last week or so?
Well, you're right. It's what has happened here in the state of South Carolina and the city of Columbia is not football is not nearly as important or important at all when you think about it in that perspective. But as far as our situation here at Williams-Brice and the field conditions, we've been spared. We have a great grounds crew and a great infrastructure as far as drainage is concerned, and we're in pretty good shape. We've examined the stadium and maybe a few spots here and there that had some excessive rain or flooding, but nothing very serious at all.
Will there be a determining factor in a final decision, and who will ultimately make that call?
Well, certainly Dr. Pastides and I have had conversations, and Coach Spurrier and I have talked about it as well, but his emergency management team, I was up on campus earlier today, and a lot of people at the university level are involved in what we're doing, and certainly, as I mentioned, the university students will not be in class for the remainder of the week. So there's constant dialogue. The SEC office is involved as well.